Howdy, y'all. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, howdy, guys. It's me again. You all know me. I'm Sasparilla Sally, and my buddy here, Jackknife James. We are back for the third day, and we are going to learn the last part of our rootin' tootin' story, guys. We learned on the first day, remember, God had a plan, and he used the baby Moses in the river to grow up and do that plan, right? Yesterday, Moses grew up and he gave him his power, right? So yesterday, we learned about God's power. Moses gave him the power to go in there and rescue them people, right? Today is the rescue mission. We're going to learn about God's ultimate rescue. Are you ready to hear how his people are rescued? All right, I'm counting on you guys, because I know a lot of you have been reading the Bible and going to church and all that good stuff. So you got to help me with the story. I'm going to be asking you, what was the rescue? And you're going to help me, because you guys are all so mighty smart. I know it. So before we start, we got an object here. You want to hold this for me, Jackknife?
That's a plank of wood.
Plank of wood. There you go, Tiny. That's so smart. Now, let me ask you, what can you do with wood? Tell me, guys. Tell me.
Throw it at people.
Throw it at people? I don't think I like that one.
Mommy, burn it to make a campfire.
Campfire. Ooh, yeah, that's a fun one. What else?
Bonfire. I sometimes say that. Get at people.
Bonfire. Yep, that's good.
You can build a house with it if you have lots of
House. Love it. Love it. Okay. James. What was that?
A dock.
Oh, yeah, for like a boat, right? Ooh, that was a good one. That was you're a smart one. Okay. Tell me, James, what else you can build with it?
You can make a door.
Yeah, you can use the wood to build a doorway. And today's story, we are going to hear about what the people did with the doorway, okay? But first, James is going to tell you about our special animal, okay? Now, first day we had the armadillo. Yesterday we had, who remembers what animal was yesterday? Lizard! Woo! Good job. Okay, today James is going to show us another one. Go for it. What is it?
A horse.
A horse. Go ahead, James. James is going to tell you something special about the horse. Okay, go.
The horse has has good memory. It can remember its way back home. So if a cowboy gets injured, it just needs to get on the horse and the horse will take it home.
What? Guys, that's so cool. Did you know that? A horse can remember where its home is. If you take a horse out and bring it back over and over, it remembers where the home is. And so, if a cowboy ever gets hurt, he can get on his horse and know that the horse knows how to get home. The horse can rescue him.
That's why it's a cowboy's best friend.
Oh yeah, best friend. Isn't that so cool? Today, but today we are going to learn about the Israelites and how they get rescued, okay? So, are you ready? Are you ready? You're my smart one, so I hope you're ready, because I'm going to be having you help me with the story. All right, y'all, let's go. I'm going to get in my storytelling chair here, and James here is going to be my Moses. All right, let's go. Okay, so remember yesterday, the burning bush happened, and God told Moses in the burning bush, go get my people, right? And Moses kept saying, I don't want to. I'm so scared. I can't talk, right? But then God gave him some powers, right? Show him the stick, James. You remember that power? Do you guys remember the power of the stick? What happens? The stick, he throws the stick down and it turns into what? Snake. I heard you, Alex. Snake. Right? And then it turns back to the stick. Awesome. So Moses has his power and his brother, and they're going to go rescue the Israelites. So Moses comes into the Pharaoh and says, "Let my people go." And Pharaoh says, "Heck no, I'm not letting those people go. They work for me. Those are my slaves. I'm not letting them go." So let's see what happens in the Bible. Can you read this for me, Jackknife? What did Pharaoh say when Moses asked for them to be let go?
He said, "No longer supply straw for making bricks. Let them gather their own, but make them make the same number of bricks as before. They are lazy. That is why they want to be let go."
What? So Pharaoh said, "Those lazy bums, they're trying to get let go so they don't have to work? Well, I'll show them." Remember, they were building stuff for Pharaoh with the bricks. And Pharaoh said, now they got to build the same amount of stuff, but don't give them bricks. They got to make their own bricks. They got to make their own bricks and still do the same work. And so the people said, "Moses, what are you doing to us? You made it worse. You made it worse." And Moses said, "Oh, shoot." So he prayed to God and said, "Help, God, help." And God said, "Moses, I gave you my power. Go show Pharaoh my power." So Moses marched in there with Aaron and said, "Let my people go." And he threw down his stick and he turned it into the snake for Pharaoh. And then it turned back into the stick. And Pharaoh said, "I'll get out of here. I got people who can do that. I don't care about that." So Moses said, "Oh no." So he went to God and said, "God, you got to help me. Pharaoh won't let the people go. Pharaoh won't let the people go." So God said, "Okay, I got you, Moses. I'm going to do some mighty, terrible, awful things, okay? You guys know what these things are. He did 10 of them.
It's called plagues.
They're called plagues. See, I knew it. I know y'all were going to help me with the story. 10 plagues, right? Okay. So the first one that he did was all of the water in Egypt. The water that they wash in, the water that they be drinking. He turned it into, who knows the answer? What?
Blood.
Good job. You got that, little missy. It's blood. That was a good answer. You know what happens when water in a river turns to blood? You know what happens?
There's a drought and there's no water, so the plants can't grow.
Plants can't grow, but everything in the water dies. The fish die, and it gets blood full of dead fish. Oh, it gets steaky. So steaky. And the people said, "Pharaoh, we need water. What's happening?" So Pharaoh said, "Moses, make this stop." And Moses said, "Okay. All you got to do is," say it, James.
"Let my people go."
"Let my people go." And Pharaoh said, "Nope, nope." So God said, "Okay, I'll do another mighty, awful, terrible thing."
It's locusts.
Nope. Nope. Next one is frogs. Frogs everywhere. Frogs, 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 frogs everywhere. Frogs in your face. Frogs in your face. Frogs on your hat. Frogs everywhere. And Pharaoh, they said to Pharaoh, "Pharaoh, get rid of them frogs." And so Pharaoh said to Moses, "Come on, Moses." And Moses said, "Okay, all you got to do is
Let my people go."
let my people go." But Pharaoh said, "Nope, no way." So God said, "Okay." He sent them 2 plagues, right one after another. And they were tiny little gnats. And then he made flies. Flies and gnats everywhere. Flies and gnats everywhere. Flies and gnats in your ears, in your hair, in your toes. Flies everywhere. Can you imagine little flies and gnats getting stuck in your hair and getting stuck in your nose and everywhere? And the people said, Pharaoh, help! And Pharaoh said, Moses. And Moses said, okay, I'll take away the flies. All you got to do is
let my people go.
Let my people go. And Pharaoh said, no way. So next, God said, all right, and he killed all of Pharaoh's livestock. He killed the cows, the sheep, the chickens. They all died. All the animals, dead animals. That means no more hamburgers, no more milk for the cereal, no more eggs for our breakfast, because they're all gone. And the people said, Pharaoh, we're hungry. So Pharaoh said, come on, Moses. And Moses said, okay, all you got to do is
let my people go.
Let my people go. And Pharaoh said, no. So then they got sick. Raise your hand if you love to be sick. Yeehaw, sick! Woo! No? No hands? Oh, you guys don't like to be, oh, yeah, well, I guess I don't like to be sick either. Well, Pharaoh made them all sick, and they put boils on them. Boils are like bug bites, only bigger, and they're itchy, and they hurt. So they got covered in boils on their head, in their hair, on their belly, on their arms, on their legs, on their feet. They had boils everywhere. It was killing them. They said, Pharaoh, help us. And Pharaoh said, come on, Moses. And Moses said, okay, all you got to do is
let my people go.
There you go, Tanya. I love it. Let my people go. And Pharaoh, so stubborn, said, no. So then God brought hail. You guys know what hail is, right? Tell me, what is hail?
Hail is little ice balls that's coming out of ice blocks.
Hail came out of the sky. It was the biggest storm ever. Hail. The hail's hitting. Oh, you hear it? You hear the hail? Oh man, it's hit.
Bigger than the Joplin tornado.
Yeah, it's hitting them on the head. It's hitting all their plants. It's wrecking everything. And God just let the hail come everywhere. And the people said, Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said, come on, Moses. And Moses said, okay, all you got to do is
let my people go.
Let my people go. All right, guys, there's only a couple more. See if you can remember. The next one that he let was more bugs. This bug is called a locust. Locusts came everywhere. Bugs and locusts everywhere. And it was so gross. You go to put your shoes on and there's a locust in your shoe. And you go to put on your hat and there's a locust in your hat. And they were eating up all the plants and they was everywhere. And the people said, oh, come on. And Pharaoh said, Moses. And Moses said, hey, I can take them away from you. All you got to do is
let my people go.
Right. And again, Moses said no. Now, guys, this next one would scare them, but Jesus out of me, because I don't think I would like it. So Moses said to Pharaoh, let him go. And God did one more thing. And this one was scary. All of a sudden, God made it dark. Black. They said in the Bible it was so dark, they put their hand in front of their face and can't see it. Even with their hand in front of their face, they can't see it. Oh my gosh! It's dark in here, guys. Can you see me? I can't see anything. Help! Help!
Yes, Wowie.
Moses, help! Pharaoh, make the lights go back They could see nothing. Finally, Moses said, okay, Pharaoh, all you got to do is,
let my people go.
yep, and he did it. So turn the lights back on. He still said, did you see how dark that was, guys? That was crazy. That was scary. But Pharaoh still said, no. No, no, no. Can you imagine being in the dark? You're walking around and you'll be banging into things.
I know what happens.
You know what happens next? It's the best part and the worst part, right? Okay, don't tell him. Don't tell him, okay? Okay, so now,
It's not the best part.
this is the worst one ever, okay? God is getting tired of this. God says, I need to do something really, really terrible. So Pharaoh, well, oh, I see you over there, little missy. You know what's happening. I saw it. All right, so Pharaoh wouldn't let them go. So God said, Moses, get the people ready. This is it. This is the one. He's going to let you go. So get the people ready. So Pharaoh said, all right, guys, pack all your stuff. Get ready to go. You're going to make your last meal, and it's called the Passover meal. All right, guys? I'm going to tell you about this meal. But he said, make your last meal, pack it up, get ready to run, because it's a happening. And so he said, tonight, the angel of death will pass over Egypt, and all of the firstborn boys will die. But don't you worry, you're my people. I will save you. So he said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get ready. We're going to make one last meal. You're going to take a lamb, okay? And we're going to cook the lamb with some bitter herbs, okay? And then you're going to make some bread. But you know how when you make bread, it puffs up? It takes a while to do that. You got to put yeast in there and it gets all puffy. But they don't have time for that. They're going to make unleavened bread. It's flat. When you don't let it puff, it's like that, like a cracker. So you're going to make the cracker bread, okay? So get your lamb, cook the meat, make your flat bread, and then take the blood from the lamb. And you're going to take it, just like Jackknife is here, and you're going to paint it on the doorway. Put the blood of the lamb on the doorway. Just like that now. Now everybody that has the blood on the door will be safe. No one in your house is going to die. So they all got ready. They packed their bags. They made their last meal. Now the angel is passing over. And because he's passing over, that's why they call it Passover. It was the Passover meal, okay? So they got their meat and everything ready. And the angel came, right? And then, guess what happened? All of them babies died. You could hear crying all through Egypt, my baby! Oh, my baby! But all of the God's people were safe because of the blood. And finally, Pharaoh, his baby died. So Pharaoh said, go, Moses! Fine! Just go! Get out of here! Go! And so they was ready. They grabbed their stuff and they were out of there. Shoot! Just like that, they were out of there. And guess what? They was rescued, y'all. That was God's plan. They are free. Free forever and ever. Yahoo! And you know what? Now I'm going to tell you the most important part. Are you ready? Just like the blood of the lamb goes on this door and can save them, just like the blood of the lamb saved them baby boys from dying, guys, we get saved from sin. Jesus came and died on the cross for us. Jesus came and died, and his blood saves us, guys, so that we don't have to worry, and someday we get to live in heaven with Jesus. Yahoo! That is so amazing. So, do we got a lot of time left? No? We're going to do a quick Bible verse, y'all, because that was a long story today. But the Bible is so important. Okay? So here's our last verse. All right? Put it down so we can hear your voice. And now we're going to do Ready? Say this with Jackknife here, guys, because this is so important, y'all, that you learn your Bible. John 11:25.
John 11:25.
Come on, say it. John 11:25. Awesome, thank you. I am the resurrection and the life.
I am the resurrection and the life.
Great. He who believes in me will live.
He who believes in me will live.
Even though he dies.
Even though he dies.
All right, one more time. John 11:25. I am the resurrection and the life.
I am the resurrection and the life.
He who believes in me will live.
He who believes in me will live.
Even though he dies.
Even though he dies.
Guys, you believe in Jesus' blood and you get to live forever in heaven. All right? Well, today was a great day. I'm going to miss y'all, but it's time to go. All right? So bye.